Greenhouse gas reduction is a key objective of the energy transition. In Germany, heat and power generation, traffic and industry account for 90% of emissions. To allow carbon-neutral energy supplies in the future, politicians are emphasizing the use of renewable energy in all sectors. Initially, renewable energy generated mainly by solar or wind systems is available in the form of electric power. However, renewable energies can also be supplied to customers as gas fuels using the power-to-gas technology or liquid fuels following further conversion. This is important as some parts of the mobility sector and some industries cannot use power from renewable sources directly. In these areas, full decarbonization using electric power would simply not be feasible. Aviation requires synthetically produced fuels, and renewable liquid fuels will therefore be essential. In shipping, renewable gases can be used as fuels. These can be produced more efficiently than renewable liquid fuels. Industry also needs gas fuels, for example, as a chemical feedstock. If the decarbonization of industry and traffic is to be successful in the future, renewable gases must be affordable and must be able to face competition in good time. It will therefore be important to subsidize the power-to-gas technology so that this technology is used increasingly and can develop to market maturity. The heat market will also benefit from the use of renewable gases. On cold days, with low winds, it will be impossible to meet the heat demand of a country like Germany solely using electric power. At this point, renewable gases can provide support. During the summer months, when generation levels are high, power can be converted into gas, which can then be stored in storage facilities as a zero-emission energy reserve. This gas can then be transported to consumers or be converted into power at gas-fired power stations as the need arises. This means that the energy system gains the flexibility that is urgently needed, especially in the heat sector. There are also cost benefits, as consumers do not necessarily need to replace their gas-fired heating systems, and the battery storage and gas-fired power station capacity required is reduced. Renewable gases and gas storage facilities therefore offer considerable flexibility and cost benefits for a renewable energy system. In this context, the question arises as to why levies for gas and power storage facilities are not structured in the same way. Levies are imposed for the injection and withdrawal of renewable gases at gas storage facilities. Power which is stored is not subject to these levies. This means that storage and conversion of renewable gases represent a multiplied cost burden. To ensure fair competition between power and gas storage, such levies should generally only be charged at the level of final energy use. There is another reason to use renewable gases. They can be carried by the existing gas infrastructure. This reduces the need for power grid expansion by 2/3. This approach will not only save time and money, but will also enhance acceptance of the energy transition. However, adjustments to the current network tariff system will be necessary for this purpose. In the future, network tariffs should be structured in such a way as to encourage the use of gas and power grids as a cost-effective overall system. It must be viable to invest in power-to-gas facilities in the north of Germany in order to relieve the burden on power transmission systems to the south. Only the integrated planning of power and gas network development in line with market developments can lay the foundation for an energy network that is cost-effective and serves future needs. In many areas, renewable gases do not only offer an affordable alternative, they are also essential for mere technical reasons. In combination with gas storage facilities, they also offer a solution for the long-term storage of renewable energies. The ambitious goal of a carbon-neutral energy system can only be achieved with renewable gases. It will be the task of politicians to create the appropriate conditions for renewable gases and gas storage facilities to develop up to their full potential as batteries of the energy transition.